And as I always ask you, if you like this reading, please like or subscribe or leave a comment, only if you'd like to, and everything's ready. And yes, as usual, I'm just going to start your reading for lovely Libra people. The first card you have for your past is the Empress. So this is all about nurturing, caring, comfort, things like that. It can be about pregnancy. I am seeing here that this is about taking care of someone. It could have been you taking care of someone. I'm not seeing an intense taking care of someone. I'm not seeing that you're kind of around them all the time, hugging them. It's not that you've got a sick person and you're caring for them or something like that. It's not like that. And it's not like an intimate relationship either. This is like someone who you might just have been keeping an eye out for. It might be someone who, they might be struggling with life a bit. They might have been, they might have had some kind of emotional problems, or they might have even had some kind of mental health problems even. I'm seeing you actually just kind of watching out for them. You might have been making a few phone calls, just saying, oh, how are you feeling? You okay there? Or you might have been going around to visit them, making sure everything was okay. Just kind of from a little bit of a distance. It's not like you were kind of around them all the time, but this is someone who you were caring about, and you didn't want to impose. You didn't want to be overbearing. You just wanted to kind of just keep an eye, make sure they're okay. That's what I'm seeing now. The next card you have your past is the Four of Pentacles. So yes, obviously this is about money. It doesn't always have to be, but I'm seeing in this at this time, this is about money. Might have been a little bit tight for you or something like that. You might have been helping out this person, maybe a little bit financially. That might have made you a little bit short, maybe, or you could have been giving this person advice about money even, or something like that. Because I'm seeing you helping out this person, talking to them, just making sure, you know, have you got this sorted out? Have you kind of paid this bill? Do you have enough this? Little things like that. I'm not seeing this person setting you back financially in a big way. It might be just that you want to make sure that they're taken care of, that kind of thing. And I'm seeing you trying to kind of, you might have been moving your finances around as well for some reason to cover different things. It might be that you had some unexpected thing to pay and you had to move your money from one place to another place or something. It was a little bit uncomfortable for you. If you look at this man, he looks very uncomfortable. I'm just seeing that he's on a stone bench and he's trying to hold on to these coins. If you're on a stone bench, it's obviously very cold and very hard. It's not very comfortable. So life could have been a little bit uncomfortable for you at this time. But because you're Libra, you can balance this out. You can kind of move things around. That's why I see moving money around so that everything's kind of balanced and covered, that kind of thing. And you will get through this. What I'm seeing is you'll come out of the other end with this, and this stress is going to pass for you, because I'm actually seeing you going to be generous with someone, people who are close to you. So you're going to be in a position where you're going to be able to be very generous financially with people. So you are going to come out of this. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have your past is the King of Wands. So yes, I'm seeing a lot of frustration here, actually. If you look at this king, he just wants to get up and go, but he's not. He's kind of stuck in his throne. He's not quite doing that. It's like you want to push him and say, well, if you want to go, go, get up and go. But there's something stopping him. It's kind of this frustration. I'm feeling very frustrated when I look at this card. And I'm seeing going around and round in circles. And I'm seeing this could be something to do with a love situation, actually. Yes, I just keep on feeling this frustration around this card. Yes, there's a lot of frustration around this. I'm seeing you might have been trying to discuss something with someone in a love situation. And you were trying to come to some kind of conclusion, or trying to come to some kind of understanding. You were trying to make someone understand you, and so that you could do something, so you could move forward with something. You wanted to get up and go, and you couldn't, because you were trying to make someone understand something before you could actually do that. You couldn't get something off the ground. That's what I'm seeing. You were going around and round in circles trying to explain this to someone, and you weren't getting anywhere. And this was in your head, that you had to try and go round and round in circles and explain this. Because if you look at this card, behind this king's head, there's a lizard. There's a yellow kind of a pattern behind him with this black lizard, and it's going around and round chasing its tail. So that's what I'm seeing, going around and round in circles in your head, trying to convince this person of something. And you couldn't do that, so you couldn't get up and go. And that's what the King of Wands is trying to do with his walking stick. So it was a very frustrating time for you. You couldn't resolve whatever this issue was at this time. The first card you have your present is the High Priestess. Yes, I'm seeing someone keeping a bit quiet, actually. The High Priestess can be about secrets, mystery, all of this kind of thing. It can be about spirituality as well. But I'm seeing here someone was keeping a bit quiet, or someone wasn't giving away information or something like that. You didn't have all the information, that's what I'm seeing, or you're not having all the information. This is in your present. I'm not seeing this as a sneaky person. I'm not seeing someone kind of trying to hide something from you for some selfish reason or anything like that. There's a big reason why this person isn't telling you something. It might be that they're legally bound. Or it might be that someone's told them something in confidence and said, please don't tell anyone about this, and so they can't do that. It might be a perfectly good reason why they can't tell you that. They are keeping very quiet. I'm seeing more frustration here as well. I'm seeing a lot of frustration in this reading so far. And you're not able to find out what this is at this time. But I'm seeing that eventually you will find out what this is. You'll see the bigger picture, but you can't see it right now. This can be about things are going to be revealed eventually, but they're not being revealed to you right now. Behind this High Priestess, there's a curtain, has pomegranates all over it, but it is a curtain. And you can't see what's behind this curtain right now, but eventually you will see that. And when you see what it is, when you see this bigger picture eventually, you'll understand why this person wasn't telling you everything, and it will make perfect sense, and you won't be as frustrated. You'll understand. You'll say, oh, I see why. That was why. It's a big reason why. They're not just keeping things from you for some silly reason. It's an important reason. The next card you have here present is the Eight of Pentacles. So yes, this is the card of work. You could still be putting a lot of work into getting to the bottom of whatever this is in this love situation, trying to convince this person that what you're saying is true, trying to kind of bring them around to the way you're thinking, something like that. You're really focused on whatever this is. You're focused on this problem. You're focused on finding a solution to this. I'm seeing that you're right in this, but it doesn't matter who's right and who's wrong. If this person doesn't believe you or agree with you or understand you, it doesn't matter. You want them on side and they're not. That's what I'm seeing. They're still not moving on this. They're still not changing on this. There's some deep reason why this person's opposing you on whatever this is. I'm not seeing they're trying to cause problems or drama for no reason. And I'm seeing that, yes, you do love this person. You care about this person. So you don't want to throw this all away. You don't want to throw this whole relationship away because of this misunderstanding or this disagreement. But what you want, but you still, it's not enough to kind of just not have them understand. You really do want them to understand, and you want them to be on side with you about this. So at this time, you're still working really hard to get them to kind of see your way or see your point of view. That's what I'm seeing with that. The last card you have here present is the Two of Wands. So yes, again, this is about you waiting to do something, waiting to move forward with something like the King of Wands, same kind of thing, but you can't do that. You're trying to get this person's agreement. It's not as if you need their position, what's the word? Not position. What's the word? I can't think of the stupid word. Permission. Why did I say position instead of permission? It's not that you need their permission. You don't need their permission to go ahead, but you want them on side. I mean, if this is someone who you're in a relationship with, of course you want them to be on side with you. You want someone supporting you. And Yes, this is how you feel. You're in between. You want to move forward, excuse me, but you can't because this person is opposing you. If you look at the man on this card, he's holding on to a wand in one hand, but he has another one behind him, kind of bolted to the wall, stuck behind him. And, you're kind of stuck in the middle of these two positions. You want to move forward, but you don't want to do that without this person supporting you, because you feel as if you're lost without them. You want them to understand you. You want them to be on board with you. That's what I'm seeing. They're opposing you. They don't want to do that. I'm not seeing anger or fights or anything like that. There might be, but there's this frustration, and you're both feeling this frustration, and there's something right at the core of this. There's some feeling deep down at the bottom of this that they don't agree with this and you want them to agree with this. There's something beneath this. It's not just, I don't want to do this, yes you do, no I don't. It's not like that. There's something very deep beneath this, and you're going to have to really discuss this with them and try and work out what this is. Once you get to the core, then you'll be able to move forward. That's what I'm seeing. The first card you have for future is the Page of Pentacles. So yes, I'm seeing that whatever this problem is that you're running around in circles with, money might have something to do with it, but I'm not seeing it has everything to do with it. But you do have money as a problem going through this whole reading. There are coins all through this reading, and there's also frustration all through this reading. So there's that, there's money, which might be a part of this problem, but it's not the whole problem. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing in this card that there might be some this might be where your money struggle comes to an end, which is what I was seeing in the Four of Pentacles. I'm seeing some kind of opportunity that might come to you in a message. Someone might tell you about this. This could be a career opportunity. It might be something where you might have to learn to do this. Sometimes this card's about learning. This page is looking up to this coin and he's thinking, will I ever get to where I want to be? I'm looking up to this. I want to learn this. I'm going to have to learn before I can get to where I want to go. So it might be that you have to learn something to get this new position or this new job, or it might be that you're getting a promotion and you have to train people. So it might be teaching. It might be something like that. But I am seeing some change in your career or job or something like that that's going to help your money position. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have for your future is the Nine of Cups. So yes, you do have money opportunities coming to you. I'm seeing that. Look at this man. He has all these golden cups behind him. He's in a better position than he used to be in. And if this does happen for you, I'm seeing that it will release some of this tension that you're feeling between you and your partner, whoever this person is in this love situation that you're going around in circles with. It's going to alleviate some of that stress. Money does alleviate stress. It makes things easier, but it's not going to change the situation. There's some big thing at the core of this, and you can't cover it with money. Yes, things are a lot easier if you have money. You have more choices, you have more freedom. But if you have a deep problem with someone, it's not going to change whatever that problem is. That's what I'm seeing with this Nine of Cups. I'm seeing this man's there. He has these golden cups behind him. He looks very smug. He looks like, oh, I have everything I want. But beneath this curtain behind him, we can't see what's there. There's a problem there and he's trying to cover it up. And that's not solving the problem. You need to pull the curtain off and deal with the problem. And that's what you need to do in this relationship situation. Yes, that's what you need to do. Otherwise, you'll never get to the core of this problem and you'll never solve it properly. And if you do that, if you do get to the core of that and you'll solve it properly, you'll have the Ten of Cups, which is the ultimate in satisfaction, happiness, contentment, not the Nine of Cups. You can only do that if you pull this curtain off and deal with the problem. The last card you have for your future is the Hanged Man. So yes, this new opportunity, obviously it's going to help you feel a lot better. But also if you look at this Hanged Man, this is giving you the same message I'm seeing. You can't hold back and sit back and not deal with a problem that you have at its core. You can't go, oh, well, I've got a bit of money now, I'll go off and do a few fun things and I'll buy some stuff and that will make me feel better. Yes, it might for about 5 minutes, it might for a day, it might for a week, but you'll still have this core problem. So you can't stand back and not do anything about this. You need to address this. You can't be like the hanged man. You can't be in this position forever. Look at this hanged man. He's upside down, he has his leg up in the air and he has his hands behind his back. You can't stay like that forever. Nobody can. You have to get yourself off this tree and start walking and do something about this problem. So yes, that's the only way you're going to deal with this core frustration that you have all the way through this reading. This is a relationship problem. You're going to have to get to the core of it. That's what I'm seeing. So Libra, I hope this resonated. As you know, general readings can't always resonate with everyone. But again, if you like this reading, please like or subscribe, or leave a comment if you'd like to. Thank you so much for watching.